Michelangelo gets to it. You see, I'm still a work in the making, right? Yeah. So, excellent. So the topic here, are you all here for the leadership of the future? Yes? Because that's what's going to happen in this room right now. Yeah? It's not going to be a commercial about myself, but rather for you to learn something new, something you haven't heard yet before. Yeah? Something that's not a commercial about me, however, in the process of you learning something new, right, you will also learn something about me. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. Because in learning about how someone thinks, we also learn about the person. Isn't that true? Very good, very good. So what is leadership? What is this thing called leadership? I know you just heard so many things probably about leadership already, right? Marshall talked about it. Other people talked about it. What is this thing? What do you think? Have you come up with a conclusion already?
Yeah, we just heard influencing people.
Yeah, raise your hand, other will clap.
Yeah, the double clap. That's leadership, right? There you go. So next time you want to take your organization to another level, you go, clap, clap. Yeah? How well is that going to go? Yeah, is the shareholder going to appreciate that? Are the stocks going to go up in the market? What do you think? I'll leave it up to you to guess. Yeah? So here, we're not just talking about leadership, right? We want to talk about leadership of the future. By the way, my Windows is already activated. That's not mine. It's just their machine. So don't let that reflect on me. So this is my name. It's what kind of name is that? Is that a good Indian name? No? Could be? BJORN? BJORN? Some people call me like the mustard, BJORN. Right? But the worst one is when they call BJORN. Right? Or when they call me BJORNy. I don't know where that E comes from at the end. I have no idea. Martinov is a Lithuanian name. It's kind of a mix between Russian and German. Yeah, because Lithuania is right between Russia and Germany. It used to be part of Eastern Prussia, then became part of the USSR, and now it's its own country. Yeah. Kind of like India. Also, you were part of an empire before, right? And now you're in your own empire, isn't it? So I'm a global CEO coach. That means I work with CEOs mostly, and their -1s, meaning their teams, their direct teams. Yeah. We do executive coaching, one-on-one group coaching. We do strategic planning, executive team building, which is very different from the runaround games, because they want to see results. And we do turnarounds, company turnarounds. We rescue companies. The smallest difference we've made is $1 million. The biggest difference we made is $6 billion in 2 years. That's the billion with a B, like BJORN, right? Yeah. And by the way, my friends, they put an S in front of my last name. It's MARTINOFF, right? But only really good friends. So if you want to be my friend, you know what to do. Okay. So there are only 2 reasons your business grows, right? Clap 1, the market gets better. Clap 2, you get better, right? Is there any other reason that doesn't fall into these categories? No, right? So, if you're only looking for single-digit growth, this talk may not be for you, you might as well go. Yeah? That's the usual. Oh, this year we want to grow 3%, 4%. The bigger you get, the smaller the growth. Yeah, isn't that true? Yeah? We're not looking for small growth. We're not looking for incremental improvements. We're looking for breakthroughs. Yeah? Is it exciting to grow 3%? Is it like, in the morning I'm going to get up and go, yeah, 3%? Probably not, right?
Per month, yes.
Huh?
Because per month, yes.
Per month?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like interest rate, right? Yeah. Why would anybody invest in your company if you're growing at 3%? They put the money in the bank and get higher interest. Yeah? Leadership 1.0, what's that? What was Leadership 1.0? We're going back into history. What's 1.0? It's the same way monkeys lead. You know, how do monkeys lead? They fight it out, right? And the strongest one wins. Yeah? And that's going to be the leader. That's Leadership 1.0. And when we were still living in tribes 1,000,000 years ago, it was the same. Yeah, the strongest one would be the leader. Eventually, they included strength in terms of mental strength, not just physical strength. In the animal kingdom, this is still very normal. And surprisingly, in some human societies, this is also still very normal. Yeah? After how many hundreds of thousands of years, no? A tribal leader. No? Leadership 2.0. What was that? That was when we had a king or a queen. You know, somebody on top was designated to have the word, and nobody else did. Just they. And many times they were seen as if they were a deity, like a god. Yeah, they were divine. And they couldn't do anything wrong. Nowadays it's called what? The manager. Yeah? Or the boss. Right? Yeah? Can't do anything wrong, right? They're the king or the queen. Now, and then we have Leadership 2.8. We got into the industrial age. And what happened in the industrial age? People were not very educated. So they put a manager on top of them who told them what to do. Don't think, just do. Yeah? Don't think. Do people still lead like that today? At least they think they're leading. They're actually just managing. Yeah, that's not leadership. That's managership. That's dictatorship. That's being a king or queen or a boss. Yeah? That's not leadership. Yeah, so Leadership 3.0 now, what is that? And we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, because that's the future. The future of leadership. So, just to give you a quick definition of what that might look like. Leadership 3.0 is the ability to grow and channel energy in the direction of a purpose and vision while being guided by ways of being. Yeah? Ways of being is something we don't ever talk about in work. Yeah? We talk about, what do we need to do so we can have that, or this, or that, and that, and that, and that, and this. Right? Do, as if we were machines. Are you a machine?
No.
You're not a machine. What differentiates us from machines?
Free will.
Huh?
Free will.
Free will. And what else? Think. What else? So some claim machines think too, right? Yeah. What else? What else differentiates us from machines? Emotions, right? We're feeling beings. We have advantages that machines don't have. Yeah? Are feelings important? Yes. Can feelings slow you down? Can feelings accelerate you? Absolutely. And there's a whole range in between. Yeah? Between slowing you down and accelerating you. How much of that do we talk about at work? Zero! Nothing! Zilch! Yeah, we only talk about do this, and that. Do. And at the end we got do. Right? Absolutely! All we got is do. What does that mean for those who don't speak American English? What does that mean? Does everybody know what do is? It's a 4-letter word, starts with an S, then it comes an H, or a H, as some would say, then comes an I and an IT. Like IT, S-H-I-T, right? It's not the IT department. Okay. I'm having fun with you, I hope you're having fun too. Good. So Leadership 3.0, how did it begin? Yeah? It began with power, and it began with this book. And this is not a commercial about the book, but I want you to understand why I wrote this book. Why would anybody write a book on power when there's so many books on power already on the market? Aren't there a lot? But they're bestsellers even, you know, like the 48 Laws of Power and blah, 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 and so forth. You know, I grew up a very shy person. Very shy. You believe it? People won't believe it looking at me today. But when I was a teenager, or even in my 30s still, if I would have to talk to someone, to more than one person, you know, I would be stuttering. I couldn't get the words out because my brain was going so fast, my mouth couldn't keep up. Yeah? So I was studying, you know, what's it going to take for me to become confident? What's it going to take for me to have power? You know, power over me. You know, what's it going to take? So I read these books, and I read the 48 Laws of Power, and all I read about there. Has anybody read the book? No? Don't read it. I didn't sleep well afterwards. Because all I read about there was how to manipulate people, how to trick others, how to cheat them, how to maneuver them, how to push them into doing what I want them to do. And then I didn't sleep well at night. It didn't sit well with me. I didn't dream well after that. I couldn't sleep at all. I was like, really? That's power? Trickery? Manipulation? Cheating people? That's power? Does that sound powerful to you? It didn't sound powerful to me, and it didn't feel well. You know, I couldn't see how I could feel well about that after I would execute one of those formulas, one of those recipes for so-called power. To me, it wasn't power at all. I said, this must be something else, and I think the world is confused about power. The world is completely confused. So what was it really that we were looking at? We were looking not at power. What we were looking at was force. I force people. I manipulate them. I force them. I trick them. I force them against their will. Are they going to like that? Are you going to like it when I force you to do something? Is anybody here going to like it if I force you to do something?
No.
No? Now, usually 99% say no. But every once in a while, ones will say yes. Yeah? Masochist maybe, right? Or somebody who likes to do leather and whips and stuff like that. Yeah, but the majority of the people don't like it, right? And what happens to your energy when I force you to do something? It goes down, right?
Yes.
The energy goes down.
Yes.
So I said, well, if that's true, what then is power? If with force, energy goes down. Any guesses here? Yeah? Any guesses? With power, it turns out, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Energy goes up. Yeah? With power, energy goes up. And that became the dividing line between force and power. When I apply force, energy goes down. Myself and for others. When I apply power, my energy increases. When I apply power with others, their energy goes up. And that's how I know whether what I'm doing has power or force. I can tell by the energy that it creates. You know, I can tell. It's an instant way to tell. I can see it in their face. I can see it in their body. I can see it in their feelings. I can see it in their actions. And in this day and age, where we have to achieve more and more and more, and more and more and more, with less and less and less and less resources. Can we afford to lower the energy of our people? Can we afford it? No, we cannot afford it. It's expensive. It costs money when their energy goes down. You know, one modern term is called engagement. You know? That's only part of energy. If engagement is low. Do you know in the United States alone, the loss of lack of engagement is how many billions? $3 trillion. $3 trillion loss because of lowered energy. Because that's what lack of engagement is. And where do you think it comes from? It comes from how we are leading people. And that's how this definition came up. Leadership is the ability to grow and channel energy in the direction of a purpose and vision while being guided by ways of being. Ways of being, what's that? Focus, determination, courage, confidence, influence, inspiration. Those are ways of being. Faith. Is this interesting, guys? Yeah. So power and force, they're not the same, right? There's a difference. So that's the reason why I wrote this book, and we have 2 guidebooks that come with it. That was recommended by Marshall, but let's not get stuck there. So, but along the way, as we grow, there are thieves. There are thieves that rob us of our energy. They take our energy away. And one we already talked about. The first one that takes our energy away is what? Does anybody know? Yes. Your iPhone?
Guidance.
Pardon me?
Digital guidance.
Intel guidance?
Digital guidance.
Oh, yeah, could be, right? Distractions. But, good guess, but no. You say it again, say it really loud.
Fear.
Fear! 4-letter word, right? Fear robs our energy. It brings us down. Yeah. Insecure leaders, sometimes even insecure heads of state. They manipulate the masses to be in fear. They manipulate their employees to be in fear because they are afraid themselves. Simply they want to control you. Right? Oh. Control is always a function of fear. When the leader wants to control, that means they're afraid. Yeah. True, powerful leaders, they're not afraid of people, powerful people under them. Yeah. But there's some people who are afraid of you. Because when you become too strong, you might become a threat to them, right? No. So, that's the first thief. It's also known as an enemy. Can you show how many minutes I got every once in a while? Just show me how many minutes I got.
You can take, actually we'll take 5 more because we started late, so we'll go up to 11:20. So that gives you roughly 7 more minutes. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Great.
Good.
So 11:20.
Okay, so that's the first thief. Second thief is called force. Sometimes fear wants you to think it's your friend. Because it protects you. Right? Fear never protects you. It's an illusion that fear protects you. What protects you is reality. Yeah, seeing the reality of the situation, that's what protects you. Fear is only going to stop you. It's going to try to stop you to do what you want to do. Fear is going to take away your confidence. It steals it. Fear is going to steal your future. Fear is going to steal your opportunities. Fear is going to steal your possibilities. Yeah. The next one is force. But why? We talked about it because it lowers energy. Yeah. And it disguises itself as power. Right? But it's not power. So when they say in the film, they say, may the force be with you, you go, no thank you. Right? No thank you. You can keep it to yourself, right? I don't want the force. The power will be with me. With me. And with you. And the next enemy, very common on the executive level. Very common. And again, it sounds like a friend. Because when you're in fear, certainty sounds like, oh, I'm so scared, I wish I had some certainty. I wish I had some confidence. But when you get there, you realize that certainty will take something away from you. It's going to steal something from you. You know what it steals from you? It steals your openness to receive even more. Because when you're in certainty, you think you already know it all. Yeah? And what happens when we know it all? Nothing new comes in. Yes? Nothing new comes in. And so many executives are stuck on that level. Yeah? They think they're so great already. Yeah? Nobody can tell them anything new. Nobody can help them because they're already the best. And that's an image they want to, of course, maintain, right? And losing that image might be scary, which brings you back to enemy number one. Yes? Then, of course, old age is an enemy or a thief that's going to take away your life at some point. And you can win against this thief for a while, but only temporarily. After that, that thief's going to run away with it. So there's phases of leadership growth. So imagine if we look at power and force, right? The next question that came up for me was, when it all began, it's like, okay, so now how does management fall into that? And how does leadership fall into that? Yeah? Where does management fall? Power or force? What do you think? Force. Yes. The majority of people will say that. Falls under force. Leadership, where does it fall? Power. Very good. Right? Or at least it should, right? Except for those who are managers and pretend to be leaders, right? Are there people like that? Yeah, so if management falls under force and force lowers energy, the next very important question is, can we in the future afford management? Can we afford it? Yeah, if it lowers our energy, if it costs us money, it's not just the salary you take up, it's not just that office you take up, it's not just that air you breathe or the company car you get. No, you bring down everybody's energy. We need to get rid of you. Just how? How are we going to do that? Isn't that going to create a vacuum? Yeah? Isn't that going to create a vacuum if you get rid of management? What are we going to replace it with? Not everybody can be CEO. Yeah? But the question I have for you, can everybody be a leader in their very own area of responsibility?
Everybody's a leader.
Yes?
Yes.
Let's say yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Say, I'm a leader.
I'm a leader.
Louder. I am a leader.
I'm a leader.
Okay, stand up. I am a leader. Stand up. Come on, come on, come on. Before I lose my voice. And stand up proud. You know? Hold your head up high. And say, I am a leader. Ready, set, go.
I am a leader.
Very good. Now raise your right hand. Put it on the shoulder of the person next to you and say, good job. Say, you are a leader. Raise your left hand. Put it on the shoulder of the person next to you and say, good job. You are a leader. We are leaders.
We are leaders.
Have a seat. Yeah. So, the question then is, if not everybody can start at the top and be CEO, but you can be CEO of your function. You can be CEO of your own area of responsibility. And then the question comes, who is the most important person for you to lead?
You, myself.
Yourself. That's right. You are the very first person you need to lead. If you cannot lead yourself, can you be credible leading others? No. You cannot be credible leading others if you cannot lead yourself. And people can tell if you can lead yourself or not. Do you agree? They can tell, right? So there are actually phases. We're running short of time. This is a multi-hour subject. No? In the beginning, we lead nobody. People always ask, are leaders born? Yeah, look in the infant care unit in the hospital and see if you see any leaders in diapers there. I haven't seen one yet. That should answer the question for you, right? The first one we lead is yourself, then we lead followers. Much more difficult to lead peers than followers. So it's even more difficult to lead leaders. Yeah, and then we could even lead world leaders. There are people who lead world leaders. But most people get stuck here. How do I even lead myself? Right? That's the beginning of leadership, leading ourselves. Yeah? We cannot lead ourselves. Difficult to impossible to lead others because they'll always look at us as if we're fake. They will look at us as if we're pretenders. So, how much time do I have before I start a new topic?
Actually, you
Time is
don't
over.
have time, but you can take a minute or two more. Only thing is we are getting into the refreshment time, that's all.
Okay, you want to hear a little more?
Yes.
Yes? So, we talked about 3 rounds. One was the realm of being, right? So here's a myth of steady growth, right? Usually, gradual growth over time, 3 to 4%, 5%, with a little up and down, right? Normal growth. And then what do companies do? What does HR do to fight that? They say, oh, let's upgrade the skills. Yeah? So they upgrade the skills, and it goes up a bit. And then it continues just the way it has. Yeah, pretty much in parallel to the first line. But how do we create breakthroughs? How do we create a bigger shift than that? This is, of course, it makes a difference, right? But is it enough?
No.
What if we could change not just the altitude, but the direction? If we could change what the angle is called, a trajectory, right? If we could change the angle of growth, right? If we could grow like this, and then over time, in the beginning it would make very little difference, right? But over time, the difference would become larger and larger and larger. Make sense, guys?
Yeah.
How do we change the angle? We change in the realm of feelings. We change in the realm of being. We call it beingness. Yeah, if your confidence goes up, if your courage goes up, if your influence goes up, if your inner power goes up, if your energy goes up, right? And ideally, all of those go up. Then we can change the angle, and change the angle, and change the angle, like such. And if we do it again and again and again, what do we have? We have an exponential growth curve. That's why the book's called
Sir,
Exponential Power.
I'm
Yes, sir.
afraid I have to interrupt you because the other speakers will also need to set up and we will need to start at 11.
Yeah, they can set up while I'm talking. We'll have a
Yeah.
little Q&A. Please come and set up, please.
Yeah.
Maybe we can take one question while they set up. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah?
Not quite. I think we'll disturb the format and it'll really eat into the refreshment time because everybody
Okay.
needs to be back at 11:35.
All right.
Yeah.
Is anyone-
Sorry about that, but I think
All right.
offline is the best one now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Who is the leader? Who is the leader? Say, we are.
We are.
All right. Give yourselves a hand. No, give yourselves a standing ovation. Give yourself a standing ovation. Come on. Ready, set, for each other. Go.